Can you just stare at me for a minute?
Oh my god. Alright, it should be working.
It seems like something's happening.
Yeah.
Hop in there.
Alright. I'm hopping. Things on, things on, things on, ding, 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 ding.
Why are you crowding me?
Ding, ding, ding. What the fuck? Is that better? You stupid bitch face. Theme song.
You know.
What? What do I know?
Check one. You're on the air. I turned us down a little bit, but I'm sure here is fine.
What?
I don't know. This is how you really treat me. You're angry at me.
Oh my god. Do you have notes?
Do I have notes? Yeah, I have notes.
What do you want to talk about?
I don't really have any, but we can talk about things.
All right, let's go.
Shall we start with our new view?
Yeah, let's start with our new... Start new puppy.
We have a new view. You see behind there. There's a box. It's my new race car bed, according to Caleb. I'll show it off later. But it's a new computer and a little racing thing, and so I can pretend to be a racer again, but for pretend so I don't get hurt. Ta-da!
I'm still gonna get hurt. I'm gonna throw shit at your car.
You gonna throw shit at me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a door, like it looks like a little door window in it, and I was sitting in it the other night, just like imagining, and I look over and Joy's staring at me, or she's looking around trying to find me. She's looking, and then she saw me in the car like a little baby boy, like a little kid, all excited.
Like a child.
Yeah, well, you never know. Gotta have fun while I can, right?
Yes.
So, welcome to My Wife Gives You Lemons.
Thanks.
It's been like, I don't know, a year. So, if you're still listening, check us out. What's up?
Yes.
Let me see what else is new. You see what hat I'm? You see what hat I'm wearing?
It's 19.
Oh my god! Now listen, we have 3 guy listeners probably.
Mm-hmm. Oh, should I make sure I don't ruin your balls?
Listen,
What?
you can ask any of these 3 guys that are here, or that listen, and if they will say,
How much longer are you going to make me feel bad about this?
"How long are we going to be married?"
Not much longer. Are we done?
Damn, I guess so. You're just like fucking. When a wife gives you divorce papers, Jesus.
John has a stupid hat. He has a bunch of stupid hats. And then he puts his stupid hats in the backseat of my car. And I have a lot of shit to do because I'm a fucking business owner, boss bitch. So and I'm carrying this bunch of stuff. I'm using my arms all day. I'm making money. I'm sorry.
I know.
So
It's a good thing you're making money because it bought me a new one.
I have not accidentally, I didn't even fucking realize it, put a case of water on John's hat and creased it. What the hell that means?
Guys, she creased my hat. She threw a 25-pound case of water on top of it and flattened it. Brand new. Splat. There.
Is this when husband gives you shit? Is that what this is?
I'm sorry. I won't give you any more.
No, you will.
Oh, no. So, no. Let's have fun. Come on.
Well, do you have any notes that aren't talking shit about something I did like 9 years ago?
Jeez.
I went at bingo.
We went and played bingo. Joy didn't. She won at everything.
Not bingo. I won on the horse races.
Yeah, but you won $500 on the bingo horse races.
Mm-hmm.
You walked in, sat down, won. Like you were winning on the machines we were playing. You're like, oh look, there's another 300. Like you were like on it. Like you were winning everything. It was pretty awesome.
It was fun.
It was. And I won a little bit. Yours was contagious enough that got me a couple of wins too. I was
we played
excited.
with the piggies.
That was a lot of fun.
The piggies are fun. That was fun.
Yeah, so we found a cool little piggy slot machine game where they huff and puff and try to blow your house down.
Yes.
And we were huffing and puffing and blowing.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of fun. We came home doing all right. And then it's been, let's see, I'm still healing from my hose bib smack. My hand still hurts from my jigsaw, cutting my hand open in a jigsaw. So those are past episodes from way back, I think. But I'm still healing.
I took the boys to Universal Studios because it was spring break. Also, fuck you, Castaic Union School District. You can suck my butthole. They canceled buses for the rest of the year because they don't give a shit about the kids. And I've said this before, I do not like Castaic Union School District. The boys have been in many, many districts throughout their little school years. And I have never...
3?
Tyler's been, he was in the one at Valleyville.
He was in Sulphur Springs.
He was in Newhall.
And William S.
Hart. Caleb was in Meadows.
Caleb, right.
In Sulphur Springs. Oh, he was in whatever Rio Vista was.
I think that was Sulphur Springs 2 or Saugus, one of the two. But that was a different one.
Yeah, they've been in a lot. In Castaic Union School District, they are horrible. Just,
Well, I always wonder.
We pay for the buses, by the way. Right. It's $400 a year for these kids to ride the buses, and they're like, we're just going to cancel it.
I always wonder how they're even like alive still, kind of, because they only manage, say, 4 schools. There's like 4 schools in their little thingy-majiggy.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, I think they're like on the verge anyway. It wouldn't surprise me to see the other districts swallow them up.
Yeah. So I took the boys to Universal, the little boys, Caleb and Brody. We went
the giant and the little giant.
The giant and the baby giant. And it was fun. I mean, it was hot. Caleb and we rode Jurassic Park once. And Brody and I did the Home Alone face, which was funny. And then when we rode the Mummy, Brody goes, Mom, when they take the picture, look scared. Okay, the Mummy is probably my favorite.
It is a fun ride. I wish I could ride it more.
Even with, even Disneyland, well, Disneyland mine is Peter Pan, but fucking the Mummy is like my favorite ride. So
the Mummy is fun. It's short, but it's like, it's cool. It's fun.
You go, and Brody's like, Mom, I want you to act scared. And the picture is straight up me with my arms in the air with the biggest smile, Mom. And Brody's all, you don't look scared. You look like you're having the time of your life. And he was so mad at me.
I needed you to be angry.
I was like, I'm sorry, I forgot.
I was having fun.
I was like, I like this ride. And then Caleb and I rode Jurassic Park. The second time, Brody didn't want to go. Brody was having a teenage moment, I think. And so we get on the ride.
There's some girls on that. I get it cool.
I don't think he felt. I think he's like your sister, your younger sister. He doesn't do heat well. He went and sat in the cafe. So there's this kid next to me. He's probably a little older than 20, at least 20 something, and he's special. You can tell he's on that spectrum.
So special.
He's on that spectrum special.
You gotta have some milk.
And
attention, give it to me. Sorry,
and,
I was getting a little.
So I take my sunglasses off my head and I pull my shirt out and I stuff my sunglasses in between my boobs to keep them there. And he goes, nice.
You were like, he's like, I saw this MILF earlier today. You were like someone's MILF.
I don't know if he was saying nice because it was a good idea or if he looked down my shirt. I don't.
No, he looked because you opened your shirt and put them on your titties and it's like, nice. I know exactly what his brain was. I'm a guy and I'm kind of special. I have special in me. And as I special, it's something you go, huh.
But he said it out loud and I look and he's all.
Just lips.
So then I leaned on Caleb and Caleb's like, Mom, get off of me. And I'm all, shut the fuck up, child.
That's funny.
And then we go down the hill and he's all, I forgot that ride had a hill.
Are your sunglasses still dry?
It was so funny. But we went and we did the Super Mario World, which that ride sucks.
I don't know. We went to there that one time,
hmm
and I always felt like it was like Super Mario World, and you're like,
There's one ride.
you walk in and you're all,
Yeah.
Oh, that was cool.
Yeah.
Now what?
The ride's boring. You would like the ride, actually. The ride's fucking... I hated it. But anyway,
I would like it.
Transformers was closed. And then we went and got...
I probably couldn't ride that one either.
We were in line for the Mummy again, but Brody really wanted to see Waterworld. And so we went and got ice cream. And when I say you wouldn't have handled it, I was like, thank God John's not here, because it was the slowest line ever. It must have taken us 40 minutes to get ice cream. And
I would have walked away at some point.
Yeah. I was like, oh, thank God John's not here. Because you just, like, the whole time I was like, oh, he has no patience for this. So we get our ice cream, which was fucking fantastic. And then we went to Waterworld, which was super fun.
I always liked the Waterworld show. It was fun.
It was fun. And then, and then the boys were like, we're hungry. And I was like, you guys ready to go? Like, we rode everything we wanted to ride. And
you did laps around the whole place.
Yeah, so we were like, okay, let's go. So we went, and the boys were like, I want Bubba Gump. Well, Caleb's like, I want shrimp. And I was like, okay. So we went to Bubba Gump's.
The giant wanted shrimp.
Yeah, so I was like... And every time I see a Bubba Gump, especially the one on City Walk, I think of Mikey McKernan, because he used to work there, and he would call it Shitty Walk. So we went in, and I was like, oh, so I actually took a picture, and I was like, thinking of you. So Caleb orders steak and shrimp.
Mm-hmm.
Brody orders fried chicken, which actually Brody was like, that was really good. And then I just got clam chowder and a salad.
And a bread bowl?
No, you had bread bowls. That's all I want. And you said you're just a liar anyway. You're a liar and a cheat, and you smell like dick, but whatever.
I've never cheated on you.
I didn't say
lie
cheat.
To you.
On me, you're just a cheat.
I don't cheat.
You're a life cheat.
What?
I don't know. Shut up.
Why are you being a reader?
Why am I being out? Finish that sentence.
I didn't say it. I was just kidding.
Oh.
Just kidding. I said it with love. Pure love. That was 20 years of pure love.
That was 20 years. Anyway.
Oh my God, you call me a dick all the time.
A dick and a twat are different.
Yeah, one's a pussy, one's a dick. There's a Y and an X or whatever.
Dude, you better stop it or they're going to hire you to be the science guy for fucking the Trump administration.
Oh my God. Could you imagine?
He said an X and a Y. That boy knows what he's
talking about. Brought to you by Carl's Jr.
I'm sorry. we tried.
No, we didn't.
We tried
That's
so
it.
hard to,
Don't even explain. Just go. Just move on.
Fuck, yes. That was funny though.
Yeah, so what else has been new?
So, we went, and then Caleb was like, I like shrimp, but he got grilled shrimp. So when it came, like, normally he gets fried shrimp, so the tail's already off, and he's all, Mom, how do I eat these? And I was like, just don't eat the tail. And he's like, how do I peel it? And I go, it's already peeled, babe. So and then neither of them have seen Forrest Gump.
Are you shitting me?
No. So all my references, I was all Jidney. And then the whole time, Brody's all, it was either Brody or Caleb. One of them was all, Jenny had AIDS. And I was like, she didn't have AIDS. She had hepatitis. Jenny had AIDS. I was like, she did not have AIDS. She had hepatitis. It was not AIDS. She did not die of AIDS. And so we're walking through the restaurant.
You've never even seen the movie. How do you know?
Right, but we're walking through the restaurant, and like Caleb or Brody, one of them kept saying AIDS, 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 and I'm all hepatitis, and all these people are trying to enjoy their overly priced meals.
They're looking at the little trivia questions that are on the table. So, what did Jenny pass from as you're walking by? He's all AIDS,
hepatitis. So it was
AIDS.
So it was fun. We went, and then
that's cool.
we got home, and yeah, it was fun. It was a good day hanging out with the boys. But they both told me how much they love their dad and how each one of them claims dad more. And I was all,
what's funny is because
I'm your mom.
They all say that, but it's like shit was going down, the first thing they're doing is calling their fucking mommy.
I fucking hope so, because it
Yeah,
kind of hurt.
I guarantee it.
So
Listen, my dad's my guy. My dad is my guy,
your dad's the best.
but I'm not afraid to call my mommy.
I got to see your mommy.
Yeah.
It was fun too. We went and picked
Good. I'm
her
glad
up.
you got to see her.
We didn't tell her that I was coming.
Grandma used to.
We didn't tell her I was coming to pick her up at the Flyaway. And then right before we left, Nina, my niece, who is pregnant, she was like, I'll go too. And I'm like, great. Just take all of the fanfare away from me. Like, Nana was going to be super excited to see me, but not with you in the fucking
you
car.
just took the whole start of because you're pregnant.
Fine.
You and your baby.
Your baby. So it was fun. And then we went to Olive Garden because your mom's like, I'm hungry. And your mom ordered wine. And your mom tells the waitress, I really like this glass. I'm going to take it. And we look at each other and she was like, oh, okay, do it. And then she walks away and I think it was Jamie or Nina, one of them goes, she doesn't realize you're not kidding. And so Nana kept telling her, like, I'm taking this glass. I'm taking this glass. I want to collect.
I will be thieving this glass from the Olive Garden and taking it back to Dewey, Arizona. Come hunt me down, bitch. That's what she
So
said.
she freaking wraps it up in her cloth napkin.
When she was done. She stole the cloth napkin, too? Like the cloth napkin. The ones they wrap all this... Oh, my God. So she double stole. So she's just compounding her stealing. Little Nana.
Little Nana. So then... I forgot we named her Little Nana last time.
Big Papa.
Little Nana, Big Papa.
So little Nana is stealing everything in sight.
Oh my God, for Christmas, we need to get a picture of your parents, but put like bandanas on their head and like make it like Little Nana and Big Pop. That'd be so fucking funny.
Hilarious.
Make it a big blanket.
We could Photoshop that with AI, make it, and then send it to her frame.
No, we could, Little Nana. Little
Oh my
Nana.
God, she would die because it would just shows up randomly
Yeah.
at the house.
I guess the kids.
They do it all the time.
Yeah. So anyway.
Oh shit! I said the wrong one. Shit! Delete! Oh my God! Please don't look at this one, Dad.
So So then the waitress comes back and hands Nana a bag that she's like, here's a padded bag for your glass.
Here, I'm gonna help you thieve.
I was like,
this.
she doesn't give a fuck. She's like,
I
whatever.
hope she tipped her really good.
I don't know. We were like, okay. And then so we're driving home.
She left and she's like, that bitch didn't even really tip me. Hey, that lady just stole some shit. Here's her card.
So then we're driving home. I drove Nina home.
She's going to see an extra charge on the card.
Because Nina lives close to us, and I drove Nina home. And after a while, she goes, I can't believe she did that. And we just started laughing.
Dude, that doesn't surprise me at all.
And then, so your sister, the reason Nana came is because your sister
Hang on. So, before you go on, so while you were doing all that, the night before when you had to work late, and your son and daughter-in-law came over and hung out with me for a few hours, a couple hours anyway, and so I said something, I was talking about something, and she goes, oh, I know, I listen to the podcast sometimes.
So this will be our very last episode. It was a good run.
And I forget what it was, and it was one of those I was all, ooh. It's like, what episode?
Yeah.
Was it a random one, like Ted Bundy's dildos? Go back and listen to that episode. That
shit is funny. So is my aunt likes anal.
Nickels?
Double nipples.
Nickels.
So fucking yeah. So we go. Your sister.
Right.
She is now.
And my mom robs Olive Garden. A wine glass.
So your sister is now certified for the permanent jewelry, which is so funny because I was telling
my older sister.
Yeah, I was telling Brody. I was like, dude, your aunt, he's like, what are you doing Saturday? And I go, oh, I have to go to Aunt Shell's party. I'm massaging at it. It's permanent jewelry. And Brody goes, what do you mean? And I go, well, they weld it on you. And he almost had like I watched the panic in his face. Like he was like, I can't, like he could not
like process
wrap his head around the fact that he's like, ew. It made him claustrophobic just thinking of it. So we go, and it was me, Shauna, and Haley, and we're standing, and the doorbell rings. And they looked at me, and they go, you answer it. And I was walking, and I was just fucking around, and I go, should I answer it normal or weird? And Shauna goes, weird. So I opened the door, and I'm all, please come in. And like I like stooped and did this weird ass thing, and the lady looked at me like, and I looked at Shauna, and I go, wrong choice. Wrong one.
Wow.
And then at one point, most of us girls were fucking in the room I was massaging at, and we were just sitting there talking.
Should we talk about?
Well, I'm not done.
Oh, sorry, go.
So we're at the party, and then Aubrey had been drinking.
Okay.
So she was throwing Hershey Kisses at me, which were really good. They were like Cosmic Brownie Hershey Kisses. They were fucking delicious. Haley put some in my lotion bag the other day, and I like my lotion, my dick purse, and I was all, oh yay! But
these don't taste like lotion either.
She's throwing these things at me, and I go, man, I'm so ready for my second daughter-in-law already. She's gonna be so much better than you. And Fee looks at me, and she's like, and she's laughing, and then Aubrey's laughing, because whatever. And then Aubrey goes, well, my second mother-in-law is going to be way better than you. And I was all, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Like that, yeah. Like, I can't even argue with that. Like,
sorry, you win.
Because I'd worked all day that Saturday. So when I got there, I was, like, laying on the couch. Michelle has this really freaking cool couch in her the room. That used to be Nana and Papa's room, but now the guest room is Haley's old room because Haley moved out. So now the guest room is...
I've been here. I haven't been there in a long time.
Yeah.
That's right, because I forgot the kids moved.
Yeah. So I was laying on the couch, and I was just, like, dead. Just dead. So that was fun. There's some other stuff, but I can't tell you on the air now.
Yeah. I've just been trying to diddle the front yard a little bit, and then diddle in the little box that you see behind you here. This beautiful piece of art.
Yeah. And we are 2.5 weeks away from getting the new place. So that's exciting. And
as you sound, I can't wait.
I don't know if you, since January, since I found out all of this was going down, I have been excitedly stressed out to the point I have not been sleeping well.
Well, it's funny is because your partner's the one that's been like holding your hand the whole time and like, it's okay, we're gonna do this, it's gonna be awesome.
Well, we're both holding,
right, but all of a sudden, I mean, I know you guys have been holding each other's hands.
It's kind of like you and I. You know how we always say we play tennis, like with our emotions. Like just one of us, her and I have been popping it back and forth, and it's just.
But right and then, now, you guys are both throwing on the same side.
It's just so. There's just so much.
There's a lot to do. You're worried about your things. Listen, I know you have your concerns, but it's going to be great.
It is going to be great, and I'm excited.
The people who are going to be there are still the people who. You're not just going to have a lobby like with 20 people going. Dude, I couldn't park in one of the 30 spots in this whole ginormous complex.
And we met...
Yeah, they weren't all that close, but man.
And we met the girl who's going to take our third room, so we have somebody in the third room, so that's pretty cool. It's just...
And if she says concerned, give her one of the front spots and walk up yourself. You're going to do that anyway.
Well, we're going to do that anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just... That's why we...
Sorry, I got all real on you for a minute. I apologize. But
I just got the blank stare. Like, I disassociated so hard just now. I'm all...
I know. Shut up, John. You're not helping me at all. Go away.
No, it's not that. It's just...
So, yes.
You're going to
do fine.
I know. It's just there's so much. Okay, and then, so, like, last week sometime, my dad called me at 6 in the morning, scared the shit out of me. But my parents sold their house. They have 90 days to get out. They're selling it as is. They're doing an estate sale. So
Did they say when?
June.
Oh, so we have till June to do the estate sale?
No. They're out in June.
So when's the estate sale?
I think like in 3 weeks, which is why we're going down on Sunday.
Okay, so we may have to do an extra trip even.
I don't think so because there's not much that I want. It's just
That you know right
all
now.
I know right now is Easter is going to be like an Easter egg hunt, but at my parents' house scavenging. It's going to be we're going to have to do something cool for Brody but we're bringing Caleb's car down.
We'll let him plant Easter eggs in your parents' house.
But
in your parents' house.
Yeah, because there's certain things that I do want. No, so
of course, there's childhood stuff.
I think that the fucking estate sale is pretty soon. So like there's not very much that I want because I don't want a lot, but there's some stuff that I do want. That I'm bringing my dragon home. I'm bringing the Ninja blender home.
I think you should bring the Disneyland thing home. That's pretty cool.
That is mine. That's mine.
That picture?
Yeah.
I think you should. It's badass.
It's in Adam's room. That's mine.
It's badass.
Yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, so there's just like little things and the flooring, just whatever.
Right, Dad.
Probably
400 square feet or 600 square feet of flooring.
So, but Adam has plans on Easter. So, but that's cool because I don't want to do Easter. I just want to go to my parents' house and go through shit. But I do want to see the babies because when they were on the phone last night, I was on the phone with my mom and you just hear, Grandma. And I was like, oh my God, these babies. So, that sucks. You two breaking shit with your big stupid head.
Wow.
You guys, I have so many steps. It's I gotta do.
I'll fix it later, I guess. Look at. Oh my goodness! Hold on.
So.
Please hold.
No,
go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead. Shh, go.
You look really hot in that stupid uncreased hat. Yeah, like I don't know. We've been by. It's cool. Allie and I actually went shopping together, which was so fun. We went shopping. Cool. We went shopping for stuff for our new place, so that was fun. Just like decorating it. Her and I are still we're still fighting over what we want to call it because Allie wants to call it Safe Haven, which is awesome, and which is probably what we're gonna name it because it's.
My brain instantly like. Oh, this is a massage and I thought it was like
abuse. Yeah.
A meeting place.
Oh, see, somebody was like, it sounds like where abusive women who are abused go.
You're safe here.
So we're gonna have to do.
No, you're not. Go in Joy's room. She'll beat the shit out of you.
We're gonna have to do like Safe Haven Spa or something to like really say. But okay, Allie's show that like she watches all the time is The Office.
Right.
And we're in an office setting, so I thought it'd be hilarious if we named it. Do you have to take the attention from me all the time? Like, does it just all the time? Anyway, can I speak now? Bless you.
Gesundheit. Thank you. I don't know. I was going to try to come up with something silly, but it didn't come out.
Gesundheit is a real word, right?
I know. Okay. But I was going to make fun and make something else and be all, and it just, nothing came out with it. It just never.
Okay. Don't be ashamed.
Oh my God.
What?
I saw that Wayne Newton's place was for sale. It's like 39 acres or some crazy shit like that, and it's fucking like right off the strip, and it's like this badass place. It's called Shenandoah. They named it. I was like, dude, that would be badass to buy. Let's get fucking gazillions of dollars and do that. And then maybe we could sell it and make gazillions on fucking them building shit on it too.
I want to name it the Spoffice because I think that's fucking hilarious.
So you want to name the new place the Spoffice?
The Spoffice.
That's fun.
Thank you. But we'll probably end up naming it Safe Haven because whatever. I don't really care. I don't even care how we decorate it. I just want to work. That's all I want to do.
I'm going to paint the doors this weekend.
John's going to paint the doors.
Friday.
We're going to not ask for permission, but ask for forgiveness.
To paint the doors?
Is somebody screaming?
No, it's somebody's belt or something.
Oh, okay.
So what, you haven't asked him if you could paint the doors?
No. I mean, we can paint them back in 3 years before we leave.
All right, but, probably should ask.
For forgiveness. You're the one painting. You'll just be my handyman. You'll be all, Gesundheit, Dankeschön. Your handyman doesn't speak English, and I don't think he knows what he's...
I'm not going to say anything in English. No. I'm going to run out.
Oh, my God. I'll paint them. I will do it. I don't need your help.
You do, too.
I don't. I know how to paint.
You don't know how to do anything. You're just a chick.
I'm more manly than you.
Stop making me feel like shit. Damn.
I mean,
you know what?
Besides not being able to fix anything or do stuff with my car or
build stuff
or do some stuff, but I'm more manly than you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll show you for like 12 seconds later what kind of man I am.
I don't think you can. I don't know. Maybe 13 seconds.
I could break a record and go 15.
I don't think you're manly enough.
Jesus
oh my God, are we flirting? This is so bad.
This is a fucking train wreck.
This has been since the beginning.
Dad, I think he's gonna pork her.
He's still gonna pork her, Rusty. I think he is.
He might pork her, Rusty. This has kind of been a train wreck since we started. It's been like a month since we've done the damn episode.
It's been like a week and a half. Calm down, Cujo. I said Cujo because Franny's trying to fight a mosquito hawk right now.
Oh my God. We should bring Tyler, see if he freaks out on mosquito hawk. Do you think he still does? Like in his heart, like goes...
I don't know, but fuck, man!
You can't... What, you afraid to say things now?
Yes! All right. You done?
Yeah, I'll actually take notes for next time.
You say that every time.
I know, but maybe this time I'll really do it.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, we'll be at my parents' house, so that'll be
We'll have
stories.
stuff. We'll have road stories. You'll be all, you're driving bad. I'll be all, oh my God. And you passenger pretty awesome, too.
I'm fucking amazing. You married, like, someone so cool.
I did. She just, like, almost everything.
All right. Lick clit surprise. Hi, Franny.
You lick my clit, you might get a surprise.
Yeah. Oh my God, we were all at the party. We were all talking about our dicks and what our dicks would be like because we were all showing each other our thumbs. And I was like, man, if I was a boy, I'd be a raper. And Shauna, you know how Shauna gets shocked. She's like, but then like a couple people are all, yeah, I could see that.
Jeez. Yeah. Oh, and then we didn't talk about how.
Yeah, because you don't take notes.
We didn't talk about how the giant baby dog and the little tiny puppy decided to take a shot at the throne the other day.
Yeah, we didn't want to talk.
And then
we're gonna end with that.
And then we had to take Farley to the vet because he's got a swelled face, and it's just been these dogs all of a sudden are like. Although Franny and the puppy are besties again.
Franny and the puppy. Gilly and the puppy.
Gilly and the puppy. They're besties again.
Gilly and the puppy sounds like a really good name for like a TV show. Gilly and the puppy. All right. Sorry, Gilly. Hi, Moo.
And then there's the little baby fat one. So
you just look straight at me. Then there's a baby fat one. Look at you.
What's wrong with you? So
I'm gonna order my peptides online and.
Pepto-Bismos?
Okay, goodbye.
Wow, good. Oh, you smacked your dog?
I did not. Momo, don't look at me like that.
Look at you like
Momo,
that.
stop looking at me.
Anyway, thanks for listening and stuff. And see you later. We'll catch ups again soon. Catch ups, I said.